Welcome to Maroon Lust, part 31. And in this one, is a Christmas episode. This time, it's Charles that helps decorate the tree and not just Zoey Jefferson all the time. I'm just sick of her doing all the time. I mean, it's about time Charles took a turn. You know what I'm saying? It's always Zoey Jefferson putting up the tree and having her kids help her put up the tree. Now it's Charles that has his kids helping put up the tree. It's about dang time. I mean, how old is he? Like 50-something? About time. Anyways, I also have a restaurant build that I'll put up later. And, I can't wait to put up the restaurant build. That'll be my first restaurant build ever. So that'll be something to look forward to. It'll go into my Sims 4 building playlist. I was about to say building challenges, but it'll be in the same playlist. That's where I put all my builds. Anyways, you can see Nicholas putting decorations on the tree, and then he's gonna have Chancellor help and Jesse help and all that stuff. And I got something I want to mention that I just. Anyways, I was on my Steam. I just created a Steam account just so I could see the price of Planet Coaster, because I seen the Sim Supply play it, and I seen this Ollie 42 guy play it, and it looks very fun and very interesting. So I thought, well, not the Sim Supply. He has another account called Flabberleaky, and it's where he plays all the other games. It's not Sims. And one of my favorites to watch was Planet Coaster, and what was it, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? The one where he built the 4 seasons of theme park, where you had a Halloween theme park and a water park and a western theme park and a mountain theme park. It was all in one. It was great to watch. And when he did Planet Coaster, that was also interesting to watch. When he did the hard mode, and that gave me an idea. This is around the time when the county fair came into town, and I like the fair, and I like going on rides and stuff like that. And that gave me an idea. Anyways, Planet Coaster was 55% off today, and so it's going to be 55% off on the base game until the 20th of September. So I took an opportunity. I bought Planet Coaster for $20, and I bought a couple of expansions, like extra content. One was vintage, and the other one was get Back to the Future content. I like Back to the Future. So it won't be just when I get tired of Sims 4, which I eventually will. There'll be some Planet Coaster videos. I kid you not. Once I figure out how to stream and record in the game, I'll be putting up some good content. I'll put it that way. I don't know if it'll be good, but all I know is it'd be new content just for me. First it was just Roblox, because Zoey was doing Roblox, but since she got her account deleted, she had to start all over, and once she's done being grounded, get your laptop back. Anyways, the Christmas tree is done. So this is awesome. I was hoping Zoe would be awake by now. I mean, it's 9 o'clock. To help me make the record today. For this particular video. I mean, there's nothing provocative about it. It's Christmas. I can't believe about Planet Coaster. That is insane. I'm going to be playing it whenever I feel like it, I guess. I mean, why not? I spent $13 on content and $20 on the game, so I spent about $33 on the game, pretty much. So, it'll be worth it. I'll get some. I'll play enough to make it worth. Like get what I paid for out of it. Ooh, I can't wait to start. I used to play this one game when I was in high school. I forgot what it was called. It was something about Roller Coaster Factory. And there was two games. I think there was the first one and the second one. And it was awesome. I kid you not. And I had this one game called Mahjong Masters or something. It was meant for a computer, either Windows 2000 or Windows XP. I played this Roller Coaster Factory game, and I like to build roller coasters. And I like to put any other rides in there. The vintage rides. And purchasing that pack made me think of, my favorite season of American Horror Story is, Freak Show. And that's one of my favorites. And I think about the vintage circus. And I might build a vintage circus. Maybe think of, a Freak Show. And the Ferris wheel and the carousel and stuff like that. I don't know, I just thought about the county fair and theme parks that I just like very much. But here's the thing. When I said I like getting on rides, I do. Don't get me wrong. I do like getting on rides. It's just getting on them's a problem. Because it's this thing, I have this fear of something, of getting on, I freak out. And either they're too fast or they're too high. I freak out. Even though I want to get on them so badly. I don't know why. Anyways, I realized something. I fixed the part where Charles can invite everybody to his party. And I had to send, off camera of course, sent Charles to all the places where his sons live. Have him meet their wives and their children and get to know them. Then when he came back home, he can invite everybody over. Not just his sons. He can also invite over his grandkids and his daughter-in-laws. So it was awesome. It worked out very well. So everybody showed up. Kenny and his wife showed up with their 2 kids. Scott and Sharon showed up with their 2 kids. David showed up with his son. So it all worked out. Was it David showed up? I said David, didn't I? I meant Brad. I meant Brad showed up with his son. Oh, wow. It's not that late. It's only 9 o'clock. It's only 9:15. It's not that late. One of the things I like about Christmas, it's one of the holidays I can get in this game that's successful. Even New Year's. Oh, you should see New Year's. Now, in the New Year's episode. If toward the end, if that don't get you laughing, I don't know what will. I guarantee it's like, I can't spoil anything. I want to so bad, and I can't spoil anything. And I try so hard to get Charles, get everybody around the tree to open presents. It's like the action cancels itself out. I was like, what the heck is going on? So what I did was move the tree so they can all get around it. I eventually do that. Because I keep clicking on the tree and the open presents with, and you get pick all the people you want to open presents with. And they'll all gather around the tree and start opening presents. And the action keeps getting canceled. So I figure, what the heck is doing that? Uh, you might think I'm a dummy at this point. Yesterday, I didn't think I have an appointment from my dentist. I mean, this dentist up in Kingston, which is about an hour away. And I didn't think I had a ride because, I didn't think I have a ride. So at the last minute, day before, I canceled that appointment. And that dentist is so popular, it's hard to get an appointment. I mean, you have to really book it. It's like if you try to get an appointment, you have to wait 2 weeks to get in. That's how booked they are. And it was just for this root canal that I have on my back molar on the top, and I've been complaining about it for almost 2 weeks. Okay, and I was wanting to get it fixed. I really needed a root canal, and it's just the pain. It's just getting worse. I get this annoying feeling. Because I've been just taking ibuprofen like every 6 hours, so I don't feel any kind of pain. And it's getting to the point where it's swollen from the back of my gums are swollen from the back of my mouth. I mean, on the top to the front. Where my front tooth is. It's swollen up there, all around there. Just on the top left part of my gums is all swollen. And this after 2 weeks, and I have been taking antibiotics. It's like, where are you gonna wait? What am I waiting for? Wait for it to get infected or something? I mean, come on. I only got enough antibiotics till Friday. Anyways, it was my mother. I confronted my mother-in-law. I asked her, what should I do? And I was like, I'll have a ride. She wouldn't take me. So, because she don't know her way around Kingston. I don't know her way to Kingston, for starters. And my husband, he owns his own business, and he had no one to watch the shop. So, I was like, I can get up there, so I had to cancel. I ended up canceling instead of rescheduling. And because they said, just call your other dentist, the one who recommended you to this one in Kingston, because he apparently doesn't do root canals for the back molars. And he's saying, well, I can't do anything. You should have kept that appointment. So I'm like, I was stupid enough to listen to anybody who said they couldn't take me. I ended up canceling when it turns out I did have a ride because my husband found somebody to watch the shop while we could go up to Kingston to get my tooth fixed. It's like, you could have told me that before I canceled, you idiot. Now I feel like an idiot. Then I was like, maybe I'll try to reschedule. It turns out I can't get another one for 2 weeks. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough antibiotics for 2 weeks. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been in pain, and my infection, the swelling has gotten worse. It feels like I got gauze in my mouth. And I can't bite anything hard. I have to have something soft. Because I'm always chewing on my left side. So I screwed myself for a dentist appointment. Then try to get my root canal. Frank my husband, he suggested that tomorrow he'll take me up to Aspen Dental, which is kind of like Rapid Care, but for dentists. You don't need an appointment; you just walk in. It's 20 minutes from here, and it's gonna take me there in the morning right after we take our kid to school, and he's gonna see what they can do. Maybe they'll pull it. It's like just anything to end this pain. This nagging feeling in my mouth. It's just, I want to get rid of it. Maybe they'll see how worse it's got and see what they can do. Because it's gotten to where it is just swollen. It's like I got gauze on just like the whole left side, top left. Feels like I got a gauze in my mouth. I can't stand it. It's annoying. Okay? Oh. Did they open presents? I think it was Chancelin who was leaving prank presents under the tree. Why can't they get to the presents? I tried to click on the pile of presents over by the window, and apparently they have to circle around that too because they can't get to it. Because you could go open presents with and select a lot of people. Apparently they can't get to the presents. So I have to move them to where they all can get around it. Oh, my toes. I really wish I could... like this for 2 weeks. How long has anybody gone with the toothache before they actually went and got to a dentist? I mean, I waited 2 weeks. Because I wait till it's convenient for my husband to get me to the dentist or try to get me to an appointment sooner so I can get it taken care of before it gets worse. No. He always puts work before anything. I kid you not. He always putting work before anything. I said that, I know. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do until tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow. I can't wait to get this taken care of. I just end up getting it pulled. Oh. 2 weeks with this. 2 weeks. Everything is sensitive. Even the roof of my mouth is sensitive. I mean, I could put brush my tongue against the whole the top part. My gums are so sensitive. It tickles. I need to put my tongue on the roof of my mouth. I know there's a certain spot where it tickles on the roof of your mouth, but the entire roof of my mouth is sensitive. And it feels like all my teeth on the top left are sensitive. It feels like they're about ready to fall out. Not ready to fall out, but it feels like they have nerve problems. I'm like, oh my gosh. I can't wait to get rid of this tooth. Have it fixed or something. I don't know if I trust anyone to drill a hole in my teeth and do root canals, or a dentist I don't even know. I trust my own dentist. Why did he recommend me somewhere else? It's different when I had to get my wisdom teeth taken care of because it was just a tooth pull. I try to get my husband to pull it. Maybe if I get my own dentist to pull it out. But I don't think he doesn't recommend that. He wants me to get a root canal. He wants me to pay $1,000 for a root canal. Alright, it's probably going to cost me $300 or less to get the same tooth pulled. I go get it pulled. I mean, it's in a spot where if I smile, nobody would notice it's gone. No one's going to see the back of my mouth. Frank's like, you sure you want to lose that tooth? Like, I got other teeth. I got plenty of other teeth to chew with, okay? Thank you. I like to go, when I go to Aspen Dental, I like to find out how worse it's gotten in the last 2 weeks. Like, oh man. I haven't been taking my antibiotics. I should. I should be taking my antibiotic. I haven't taken one this morning. I'll say so chalky and horrible. Oh man, it's chalky and horrible. But whatever. I take it. It's like, how did my tooth get this bad? I brush my teeth. I floss. How did my tooth get that bad? You notice? Soon after a party, every time there's a party or an event, after it's over, all the people that were invited, that's not a part of the household, they leave. Apparently, the event is over. Like the event is over, but nobody's leaving. That's the first time that's happened, but I'm not complaining. Everybody's just chilling, hanging out. Well, Christmas isn't over anyways. Nobody's leaving. And that's good. Usually if there's an event, it's over, and the people that don't live at the residence, they leave. Everybody leaves once the event's over. But in this case, no. Event's over, nobody's leaving. I thought it was a glitch. I'm happy for this glitch, to be honest. Charles gets to spend more time with his grandkids. And it's about time Zoey Jefferson spent time with her grandkids. She barely even knows them. Oh, great. There's a train coming. This one I needed. Well, I didn't talk before the train came because I don't think you would have heard me. I can't wait to get I can't think of anything else but my toe. It's annoying. It's been bothering me for 2 weeks. Just want it gone. Oh, why did I cancel that appointment? I could have had it taken care of this morning. But nobody wanted to drive to Kingston, so no one wanted to drive an hour out of their way, so I gotta talk to my regular dentist about that. It's like, why didn't you go to this dentist I suggested, you'd go to, that he recommended? I'm like, well, no. First, one of the things I would have said is like, no one wanted to go to Kingston. Shouldn't have canceled, so. And did you try to reschedule? It's like, yeah, but it's going to be another 2 weeks. I was already swollen. I had to do something. So that's why you got to pull. Man, I went to Aspen Dental. I don't know why you didn't recommend them. They were just down the freaking street. I could have saved a hassle. Okay? I don't know if you call it that, really. I mean, I could have saved myself some freaking trouble. If, all I had to do was go down the street and get it pulled. Or get it fixed or something. I don't know what Aspen Dental does. I've never been there. It's like a walk-in urgent care, but for your teeth. Man, I could have went there 2 weeks ago. Why didn't nobody think of that? Why didn't my regular dentist tell me that? Instead of having me go out of my way to go for an hour. Oh, like Santa Claus. Please don't make an enemy out of him, Charles. We don't need that. Just let the kids be kids. Let them get to know Santa Claus. Hang my tooth. Take some ibuprofen. I wouldn't have to take so much ibuprofen. Oh, I told you, my tooth wouldn't bother me. It works, but ibuprofen works better than Orajel. So, even I got the the triple medicated Orajel. It doesn't work. I wasted money. I just like how Sims appear and reappear out of nowhere. They teleport. I don't get some of these gifts. Who packs up? Who wraps up a dog turd to give to somebody? That is one of the rudest gifts you could ever give to somebody. Really, you open the presents. You can get anything. You get fruit. You can get a ball of clay. You can get coal. You get a book. And you can get anything. You could even get a dog turd. If you're really good, this is Santa. If you're really good this year, kids, I'll wrap up a dog turd for you. And leave for you under the tree. But you gotta be good. You gotta be good. Oh, man. Isn't this something? Santa is bad news. You leave your kids dog turds for Christmas. One of my Sims, I think it was, I forgot who it was, got a carrot for Christmas. I know you should be fortunate, but whatever. I wasn't paying attention to what Jessie got. She opened a prank gift, I guess. It was a lame present. You know, when the maid comes over, she got a lot of mess to clean up. All the grandkids are coming over and they're making a mess. Even Chancelin's making a mess. You know what, Jade? You deserve a rotten present because you are just the worst. I kid you not. She is only married to Kenny because he's got money. And check out the penthouse that her in-laws live in. And also, she did not say yes to Kenny when he proposed until he got a bigger, better ring. And she cheated on Kenny. And had a kid by a one-night stand. I only slept with Kenny twice. His whole life. Poor guy. You want to feel sorry for Kenny because he only got laid twice his whole life. Poor Kenny. You know what I'm thinking to add? A child. Another child. Not for, I know I'm going to add another child for Brad. It's coming later episode. I'll talk about another one for Kenny. Not just Lucky. I'm thinking that he would have a child born in 2011, but Jade is not going to give him another kid though. Maybe I should, but I already got into a part in my Maroon series that, you know, I could just bring him up out of nowhere. Like, where has he been all this time? Where was Jade hiding him? And how she hide the pregnancy is beyond me. So, I don't know. I was thinking of giving Kenny a 7-year-old son. You know, by 2008, the kid would be 7. Maybe he did cheat. But with who though? With who? Yeah, maybe. Maybe she'll say, well, she was pregnant, but nobody talked about it. Because she told everybody that probably she lost a kid or something. Maybe that's what she'll tell people. Maybe she gave the kid away. Who knows? And the kid somehow made his way back to Kenny. I don't know. I'm thinking hard about that one. I mean, the kid would look like Kenny. We'll see. She does something with the kid. Maybe she has the kid and gives him and gives it to somebody. Yeah, gives the kid to somebody else, and then comes back and says, "Oh, I lost the kid." It's like, what do you mean you lost it? It's like, died. I lost him. And then with this devastate Kenny, oh, that would just hurt his feelings. Maybe she didn't want to give him another kid. I'm really thinking about that. I'm not there yet. This is Christmas of 2002. She got a long way to go. At least don't give the toddlers crappy gifts. Oh my gosh, if anyone gave a toddler a crappy gift, that would upset me. I mean, who gives a toddler a trashy gift? You don't do that to a toddler. Okay? You don't even do that to a kid. Come on. And it's snowing outside, so that's nice. That's why I zoomed out. Because I want everybody to see the snow. That's one thing I'm looking forward to at the end of the year. It's Christmas. I like Christmas. My favorite holiday. One reason I could go down to Kentucky and see my parents, and see my sister, my brother, my sister's 3 kids, my friends. The reason why I go down to Kentucky, because I really got no friends up here, to be honest. In New York, it's kind of lonely. When I don't have Frank and Zoey or my mother-in-law, it can be kind of lonely. This is probably why I'm on my computer most of the time. Because I don't have any friends up here in New York. I'm glad that nobody's leaving. That's great. I'm glad nobody's left. Well, that's the end of this episode. So stay tuned for part 32 where Brad